Hello everyone, what's good? I am recording this video in a different spot. The audio might be worse because of where I'm recording, but now that that's out of the way, welcome to this video. I am making a tier list of Marvel characters and how long I could live with them for. Um, Please can like, comment, subscribe, and let's just really fast get into the video. So I want to note this. I'm just going to give a brief rundown of who they are before I get into what would probably happen if we were roommates together. Actually, you know what? Let's specify what's going on here. So we both live in a apartment with a couple of rooms. We each have our own bedroom, and and everything that happens is PG-13. All right. There is one couple, married couple, and I'm just going to deal with them at once just to note that for later. Um, so, number one, we have the man, the myth, the genius, billionaire, playboy philanthropist, Tony Stark. Now, he is Iron Man. You know who Iron Man is, let's be honest. Uh, he has carried the MCU for like almost 20 years now. You know him. So he's snarky. He he would probably pay for the entirety of the rent of our house or apartment, whatever you want to call it. He would probably pay for all of it. Uh, Downsides. Um, his humor. Um, how long? Oh, his hobbies, and the fact that everyone knows he's Iron Man. Those are the big downsides. Uh, I could live with him for a year. He's not no time limit, but he's up there. I could get along with Tony Stark for like a year, and then I'd be like, all right, that was fun. Moving on now. Um, Next up, we have Spider Man. And note for heroes who have a secret identity, I do know that they are a superhero. I just want to note that. And next up on the list, we have Spider Man or Peter Parker. Peter Parker is chill. He's around, we're going to say he's in high school. I'm in high school. End of high school. He's end of high school. Um, I feel like the downsides for him would be he might just poof, and I'm not going to know where he is. He's not going to show off his powers a ton. I'm going to put Spider Man in. Are there any downsides? We could legitimately help each other with homework. Uh, there aren't very many downsides. He's not going to show off his powers. He's not going to be rub it in my face all the time, you know? I'm going to put him in. I genuinely think there is no time limit. I could live with him, with Spider Man, for a very long time, unless if they reboot Spider Man for the fourth time. Then we might have a problem. Moving on, we have, and if they're, note, just quick note, if they are in a team, I will probably go through them at roughly the same time for the most part. There are a few exceptions to this note, which is some of the Avengers are split up. Uh, but yeah, moving on, we have the Thing. So the Thing, He's made of rocks. Uh, he's a normal guy. He's very much just a normal guy. Um, he's gonna wear on me over time though, because I don't like his music. He says he's kind of a classic rock guy. I don't like. That's not my favorite kind of music though. So that's downside el numero uno. He's made a There aren't a ton of downsides. I just could not live with him. I don't think like we're not gonna blend. I'm not gonna wanna. He and I have very different interests. I'm putting him in 1 month. I think I could live with him for about a month, and then I'd be like, all right, bye bye. Um, Johnny Storm. I could live with Johnny Storm for longer than Ben Grimm. Um, could I live with him for a year? Possibly. However, I want to note this. He's kind of a womanizer, and I'm not going to want that coming through. Uh, he and I get along pretty well, I think. Aside from that, um, I'm going to put him in 1 month, um, above, note above the thing. Uh, if they are in between a section, in between two sections, I'm just going to round it down to whichever section is lower because that's what I'm going to do. I could probably, realistically speaking, live with Johnny Storm for almost a year, but not a year. So I'm going to go with a month. He's almost in 1 year, though, and I might be willing to move him up. All right. Next up, we have Star-Lord. Now, Star-Lord, he and I would get along really well. Not even gonna lie. We like the same music. We have very similar personalities. Uh, he likes 80s pop. I like 80s pop. He likes goofing around. I like goofing around. He's a slob. I'm a slob. I think we kind of go together, go hand in hand. Uh, no time limit. I genuinely think I could live with him for a very long time without a problem. All right. Yeah, I don't think we'd have very many problems. There would be maybe a few minor disagreements, but I think for the most part, no time limit. Next up, we have Gamora. And so, Gamora, we're not getting along. I'm going to be completely honest, we are not getting along. I don't like dominant women. That's it. We are going to make it for maybe an hour. No, maybe a week. Yeah, we're going to make it for like a week, and then we are not going to get along after that. Like, she and I, it's going to be bad. It's going to be a dumpster fire. I might, you know what? An hour. An hour. We're not going to lie. She's not going to want to be with me. I'm not going to want to be with her. An hour. Yeah, an hour. Moving on to the Punisher. He and I are not going to get along we're just not going to get along very well either. Back to back, get along with. Uh, he kills people a lot. I don't support what he does. And he's probably not going to like me for that. He's probably going to view me as a coward. We're going to last a week. Uh, I can think of no similarities that would allow us to live together for more than a week max. That's We're just not compatible. The only thing we both like is guns. Matt Murdock or Daredevil. He and I are chilling. We gonna live together for a while. Are we living in no time limit though? Probably not. I will put him in a year above Iron Man though. Because I think what's gonna happen is for the first 10 months or so, we're gonna get along pretty well, you know? Um, I think where the problems are going to start happening is we both have very short tempers. I think that is going to be the main problem. So we'll be buddy buddies for like 10 months, and then over the course of a little bit, our friendship is probably gonna disintegrate. Uh, well, yeah, I'll give it a year. A year. He's not in no time limit. You know what? I'm going to change it up. I'm going to move Spider-Man down to 1 year. And actually, I think we could get past our anger issues. And I'm going to move Daredevil from 1 year to no time limit. I think we can hang. I bet we can hang if I move to New York City or Hell's Kitchen or whatever. We can drink at Josie's, you know, uh, when I'm 21. But yeah, so I think Daredevil, he can go in no time limit. Um, yeah, I don't have a problem living with a blind lawyer. Uh, Moving on to Wolverine. So there's one similarity between Daredevil and Wolverine, and that is they both have anger issues. The thing that is going to get Daredevil and I through the anger issues is going to be we're both Catholic. We're both Christian. So we can probably get through that, right? Wolverine has Wolverine and I are just not going to be a good combo. It's very similar to the Punisher. Uh, he, it's very similar to the Punisher. He and I are not going to live very long together. It's going to be like uh, a week, max, like a week tops. I think I can live with him longer than the Punisher, but we are not gonna be living together for more than a week. I give it a week. Moving on to the couple I mentioned earlier, and that is Gambit and Rogue. I put them together because I'm not going to separate them. But Gambit and Rogue, I can understand both of them. I am gifted with being able to understand Cajun dialect and also Southern dialect because I'm from there. So I am going they're both chill. I like them both. Uh, Gambit and Rogue are going in no time limit. There's not too much to it. Uh, I like Rogue. Rogue's great. They both don't kill. Uh, Gambit's chill. Rogue's chill. I could live with them for a while. Moving on to Deadpool. So here's the thing about Deadpool. As soon as I do one wrong move, he is going to put a bullet in my brain. Oh, hello there. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I just wanted to tell you that this man is a lying son of a bitch. I would not kill this man. This man is a beautiful man, beautiful person. I would never kill him. I have never killed a person as long as I have ever lived. Got it? Good. Right. Now that we have that pleasantry out of the way, I'm going to let this man continue with his video. Uh, hey, sorry about that. The video cut out for a second. I don't know why. Anywho, back to the video. So I am making a new tier. Shop. Surprise, surprise. I'm making a new tier called They Will Effing Kill Me. And so Deadpool is going in the They Will Effing Kill Me thing. Uh, as soon as I do one wrong move, he is going to shoot me. That's all I gotta say. He's annoying. He never shuts up. I need to be the one who never shuts up. He will effing get. They will effing kill me. That's where he goes. Uh, we are going to move on now because I want to move off of they will effing kill me. Uh, Thor. So Thor and I are going to be pretty chill. Although at the end of the day, what I think is going to happen is 1 year. I give it. I give it more than a year, but I'm putting him. But yeah, I'm gonna put him below Spider-Man and above Iron Man. But he and I will be cool for a while, you know, uh, up until we have like religious disagreements. Uh, that's going to be where the problems stem from, are religious disagreements, and also probably just like when he drags some kind of god back to the place and we get in a disagreement, there's going to be a disagreement over religious stuff, and that is going to be end up being the end of our uh, being roommates. Moving on, we had Captain America, and I am going to first state this. I was with Captain America in Civil. I agreed with Captain America. I was on Team Captain America for Civil War. That was not because of his leadership skills. That was not because I liked Captain America. That's because I genuinely just kind of agreed with them. He is going in bottom of 1 month. Eventually, his goody-goody behavior is going to drive me insane. I bet he really isn't very, I bet he's going to be super uptight about cleanliness. Yeah, I give it a month, maybe less. I'm putting him in 1 month though, but that's being generous. A month is generous. Moving on to the Scarlet Witch. They will effing kill me. Probably before Deadpool. She's going below Deadpool. She will kill me within 5 minutes. She's not going to like me. Let's be honest. She will kill me. I'm going to forget to do the dishes one night, and then she's going to flip out and kill me. That's all there is to it. Bada bing, bada boom, I'm cooked. All right. Next up, we have the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee. And I don't care what anyone says. Number one, I gotta say this. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He's, at the end of the day, I'm gonna need to make another new tier list for Stan Lee. I'm gonna need to make a new tier for Stan Lee because and it's going to be a one higher than No Time Limit, and that is RIP. That's all I have to say about Stan Lee. RIP. Well, that's all I got for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. The goal right now is to get to 100 subscribers. It's a small goal. That's what I want right now. Yeah, that's all I got. This was just a video because I was bored, you know. I was bored, needing something to do. I thought this would be a pretty funny video to do. I hope you enjoyed. If you skip to the end to see what I picked, frick you, brother man.